The singer announced that his brand new album, Swag 2, will drop tonight.
I don't care.
Snap.
I don't care.
Okay.
I really don't give a fuck.
If I told you that a love story, a beauty brand, and two surprise album drops collided in one of the messiest months pop culture has seen in years, would you believe me? You should, because that's exactly what's happening right now, and the internet is practically eating itself alive trying to figure out if it's coincidence, calculated shade, or just the weirdest case of bad timing in celebrity history. On one side, we have Selena Gomez, finally stepping into her fairy tale ending with her upcoming wedding to Benny Blanco. On the other side, we have Justin and Hailey Bieber apparently refusing to let Selena have one single peaceful September without swooping in with back-to-back bombshells. 2 albums from Justin in just 2 months after years of radio silence? Hailey expanding her brand at Sephora on the exact anniversary of Selena's rare beauty? If you think this is all innocent timing, fans will politely disagree, because they're connecting dots faster than detectives in a Netflix true crime doc. And the more you look, the more the picture starts to feel intentional. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Now let's set the stage, because no good drama starts without a little rewind. Remember when Justin Bieber was practically invisible on the music scene? He had gone quiet, really quiet, and the whispers were that maybe he was done. The boy who once couldn't leave the radio alone had turned into the man who seemed to want no part of it anymore. And fans were adjusting, even moving on. Selena, on the other hand, was building something new. She wasn't just the girl with the big ballads anymore. She was thriving in TV, beauty, and slowly but surely re-entering music on her own terms, with Benny by her side. And then out of nowhere, bam! July 2025, Justin pops back up like a ghost with an album called Swag. The world gasped, the fandoms clashed, but okay, maybe he just missed music. Maybe he wanted a comeback. Totally fine, right? But then September hits, and he pulls out Swag 2, just weeks before Selena's wedding, right when fans are already buzzing about her big life milestone. That's when the murmurs turned into side eyes. Because here's the kicker, Selena had already released not 1, but 2 albums earlier this year, I Said I Love You First and its deluxe edition, with Benny Blanco heavily involved. 2 albums in quick succession. Sound familiar? Fans immediately cried copycat, calling Justin's back-to-back swag projects a mirror move. And this is where things get spicy. Not only did he drop the second album at a moment when Selena's personal life was supposed to be in the spotlight, but Hailey added fuel to the fire by expanding her skincare brand Rhode into Sephora on September 3rd. The exact anniversary of Selena's rare beauty launch. That's like showing up to your ex's birthday party in the same dress, knowing the cameras are watching. Coincidence? Or the most obvious case of look at me energy we've seen in a long while. And here's the thing, this isn't just about music and lip gloss. It's about history. Selena Gomez has been through it. Public breakups that played out in front of millions. Constant comparisons that would drive anyone to delete every app on their phone. Health struggles that she handled with grace even when the internet tried to weaponize them against her. And yet, through it all, she built rare beauty into a billion-dollar powerhouse, made music that resonated deeply, and found love in someone who seems to actually see her for her. September was supposed to be her victory lap, the time she finally got to bask in her happiness without distractions. But instead, boom, headlines about Justin's Swag 2. Boom, press about Hailey's Sephora expansion. Suddenly, Selena's big month feels like a crowded stage. Now let's talk about fan theories, because if you've been on Twitter, sorry, X, but it'll always be Twitter to me, or TikTok lately, you know that fans are practically working overtime, laying out timelines like FBI agents in a crime drama. One fan pointed out that Justin's new era feels rushed, like he's trying to cram in as much attention as possible before Selena says, I do. Another swore up and down that the Swag 2 visuals, with their pastel pink aesthetic, are a not-so-subtle nod to Selena's soft, romantic vibe with Benny, a total departure from Justin's darker black and white look from Swag just a month earlier. Coincidence? or subliminal messaging. And don't even get me started on Hailey's Rhode expansion. Fans have receipts. They know that Rare Beauty launched on September 3rd, 2020, and they celebrate that anniversary like it's a holiday. To then launch your biggest brand expansion on that exact day? Girl, you knew what you were doing. But wait, it gets better. Fans are now wondering if Justin and Hailey are trying to present a united front, a carefully choreographed "We're Thriving Too" move to counterbalance the frenzy around Selena's wedding. Because let's be real, Selena's upcoming marriage to Benny Blanco has been the feel-good love story of the year. From the moment they went public, fans have been shipping it hard. He cooks for her, he hypes her up, he makes her laugh. He's giving her the peace and joy she's deserved all along. Compare that to the roller coaster headlines from her Bieber days, and it's no wonder people are rooting for this chapter like crazy. So maybe, just maybe, the Biebers didn't want to spend September being side characters in Selena's fairy tale. Still, the question lingers, why now? Why the rush from Justin after years of silence? Why the timing from Hailey? If you zoom out, it starts to look like a pattern. For years, every major Selena milestone seemed to be shadowed by a Bieber-related headline. When Selena drops a song, Hailey posts a cryptic TikTok. When Selena's health docuseries goes viral, there's a mysterious leak about Justin's next project. Is it deliberate? Is it petty? Or is it just one of those weird pop culture coincidences that fans blow out of proportion because we love a good storyline? Honestly, it could be all three. But here's where things hit deeper. Because underneath all the fan drama, there's something very human about this cycle. Think about it. How many times have you tried to move on with your life, finally finding happiness, only to have someone from your past suddenly pop back up, almost like they sensed you were doing fine without them? That's what this feels like on a global scale. Selena is thriving, glowing, stepping into her forever, and suddenly the ghosts of relationships past are dropping albums and launching products like confetti. And fans? Fans see it for what it is. Or at least, what they want it to be, a battle for the spotlight in a month that should belong to Selena. But the beauty of Selena's story is that she doesn't even seem fazed. If anything, she's the quietest one in the room, letting her joy speak louder than any press release. Benny is by her side, her fans are behind her, and September is still shaping up to be her month, no matter what billboards Justin rents or what lip tint Hailey sells. Because here's the truth, when you've built an empire on authenticity and resilience, no amount of noise can dim it. And maybe that's the ultimate plot twist. The louder the Biebers try to be, the more Selena's silence wins. So, is it coincidence or a desperate grab for relevance? Maybe both. Maybe Justin really did have this album planned all along, and maybe Hailey's Sephora launch date was locked months in advance. Or maybe, just maybe, the timing was too tempting to resist. Either way, fans will keep dissecting every detail, every color scheme, every interview slip, because that's what fandoms do. And honestly, can you blame them? This isn't just pop culture, it's modern mythology, a story unfolding in real time with love, rivalry, ambition, and a dash of petty timing. And we're all tuning in like it's our favorite show. So here's the real takeaway. Whether you're Team Selena, Team Bieber, or just here for the drama, what we're watching is bigger than an album drop or a brand launch. It's about how stories overlap, how timing tells its own tale, and how the spotlight shifts in ways nobody can fully control. Selena's September will still be remembered for her love story, not for the distractions. Justin's music will find its audience, Hailey's brand will sell out, but in the end, the narrative that sticks is the one fans believe. And right now, they believe Selena deserves her peace, her joy, her big fairy tale moment without the background noise. So what do you think? Coincidence, shade, or just messy celebrity timing? Drop your thoughts, share this with your fellow pop culture detectives, and let's see how September unfolds. Because if there's one thing we know, it's that in the world of fame, the drama never really ends, it just changes costumes.